Good morning. Where are we today? Well, today it's blooming awful weather, absolutely terrible. But we're in the little village, well, not so little village anymore, but today we're in Ingleton and we've come to the Ingleton Waterfalls Trail. So I'll give that a go. There's a few surprises on the way, or there should be, but it's not a bad day. It's England, isn't it? So you've got to keep going. If you want to know the prices, there is a price for Ingleton. There are the prices for you. So yeah, come with the boys from work today. Got two new guys for you to meet. Although Shane's been on previous vlogs, but because I've just recently started doing them, he wasn't in because I didn't put them on the internet, didn't I? So the guys are here. Alright guys! Hey! Look, eh? Two criminals, eh? There we've got Shane here, look. Say morning, Shane.
Morning, Shane.
Say morning, Patrick.
Morning, Patrick.
Morning, Patrick. Yeah. So anyway, Waterfalls Trail opened on Good Friday in 1855 I said, didn't I? In 1855. It is on, there is a charge, and the reason that there's a charge is because it's not public land. It's not right of way, country code or anything like that. It's on private land. So there's a charge of £6 per adult. You've seen the board. So starting off in the car park, we'll make our way to the beginning of the trail. A lot of people here today. So we'll make our way to the start and go from there. So we've made our way around to the start of the trail now, which is literally a few hundred yards away down the bottom there. First thing you get to tell you is starting, obviously you've got a little sign here telling you all the things I've just told you. As I say, the path was open on Good Friday 1885. So hopefully we're going to walk up the River Twiss. This is the River Twiss here. It's now absolutely pouring it down. We're going to walk 2.5 miles ish and then go around the turnaround and make our way back along the River Dore, according to Patrick. Is that right, Patrick?
That's right.
So when something of scientific interest comes up, or anything we think looks good, we'll get back to you. But up till then, we'll just get wet and filthy. It looks like we're in for a good day of waterfalls today, because we haven't even got to one yet. And look at this raging torrent. Raging torrent! Hey. What's that film with John Wayne where he's on that raft with that woman? She's a preacher or something, isn't she? I'm just saying, John Wayne coming round that raft. Look at this rock formation, absolutely superb. The Grim Reaper here, taking a few photographs. You just needs a scythe, don't you? Oh. Anyway, we're still on the hunt for a waterfall. But the trail itself, as I say, opened on Good Friday in 1885. Somebody, the locals, found it. And there's always been a charge for it, as far as I can, the research I've done. Ooh, certainly a horrible day, but it's not cold. Not cold at all. The things, yet again, something else that was opened in the Victorian era. Something else to note, just like Blackpool Tower last week, that this became popular due to the railway. Because the Victorians used to come from Leeds, Bradford and Manchester to walk the Waterfalls Trail. In fact, if it wasn't for the railways, most of the towns and villages around here where I live, I mean it's only 40 minutes from my house. If it wasn't for the railways, we'd all be scuppered. So now here's something to look at. This is called the money tree, and as I get closer to it, you'll see why. Considered good luck, people used to put 2p pieces into it. All this is money, all 2p pieces. You get one in. How the hell do you get a 2p stuck in there? It's amazing, really. Looks incredible. But yeah, goes all the way down, look, to the bottom. Every single bit of bark that you can see is full of tuppences. 5p's, tuppence, I say 5p there, 10p, 10p. Some rich people put 10p in. So yeah, this is called the money tree. Consider good luck if you... Man, you should get good luck if you can manage to get 2p in there. It's rock hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're now.
So yeah, oh hey up, we're branching out. Sorry for the pun. Oh hey up. This will be bloke who owns it, won't it? He said, oh, they filled it up. Get another one.
This one, innit? 10s and 20s.
Oh, this is, you see. So that's for paupers for 2p's, and if you're well-to-do, you can put 10p in this one. But yeah, that's the money tree. There's a bit of a theme going on here with that money tree, isn't there? I mean, it's one thing to stick 2p's in a dead tree, but they started carrying it on. This is another tree laid on the floor, and you can see they've started putting 2p's in this one. Doesn't have the same effect though, because it's on the blooming ground. Just a bit further along the track. Just like when you're when you've got on holiday and you've got the beach, and with pollution and everything these days, you have people who come and do clean-ups on the beach. Well, Ingleton Waterfalls Trails, the people who look after that, have exactly the same thing. Every now and again, if you look on the website, they have clean-up days where they walk around and pick the litter up. But as yet, I haven't seen a single solitary piece of litter, just people. So we've come down from that path. Craig's a bit puffed. We've just been walking uphill. And we don't know what it is yet, but these two just walked down here to have a look. There's something here. We're at Thornton Glen now, which I think, according to that sign, look at that, eh? Raging torrents. It's only 3 inch wide, but it's raging.
Probably a million years old.
Look gorgeous on a sunny day, but a sunny day would be no good for waterfalls. Looks lovely. We'll have a better look when we get up to that bridge up there, eh? And there you go, we're still in Thornton Glen, and this area is dangerous, but unlike Blackpool, it's not risk of death. And there's our first falls of the day. Wow. That looks cool, doesn't it? We're not even at a big fall, are we? That looks wicked. So that's our first waterfalls of the day. What do you think of them?
Alright.
Alright. Nothing ever gets Shane, does it? Everything's alright, isn't it? They're alright, that. Shane never gets excited. If Shane won £3 million on lottery, he'd say, hey, that were alright, weren't it? So we'll, oh look at that, we've got to go all up them steep steps now. Anyway, we'll take a few pictures for Instagram and get back to you shortly. Well, we're still in the glen. Just walked up the steep steps. Just walking past the waterfall now. Don't know whether you can hear the volume, but it's really loud. Look gorgeous. So we're at the Pecker Falls viewing area now. Listening to the torrent of the waterfall cascading down the limestone rocks. Probably not limestone at all, I It's a fair bet for England, isn't it? Could be all sorts of rocks around here, couldn't there? There's blooming all sorts of different stuff. Oh. Onwards and upwards we go. Woo! I hope we're on Oblivion. There's somebody eating the cap up there. Oh no, we're not. Oh, got some more here, look. Oh, there's a real torrent coming down there. Oh, looks really cool. The speed of that top one coming down is incredible. We'll get on up and see what else we can find. So we're still at Pecker Falls. The last one before we climb up these steps and go up this rise. You can see where we're going. The path following up there. But yeah, but to say it's only £6 and we've only been here 10-15 minutes. This is really only the first 3 or 4 waterfalls we've seen. I'm quite impressed. And the other thing is the kids that I've seen here look impressed as well, which is a nice refreshing change. Instead of hearing them all saying, "I'm bored, Dad, I'm bored." But yeah, so far I'm quietly impressed. Rising up now. So we're at Pecker Falls. Rising up, we're nearly out the top, as you can see. Thank you very much. Kind sir. Oh, so when we get somewhere else, I'll let you know. Follow the country code. The great thing about walking up in north is you spend nearly all your time looking at the ground, because this is the kind of terrain you've got to get over. Not a problem to us though, is it? No, no. Me and Sherpa tents in here, and Grim. We've decided that Shane's not called Shane for today. Shane's just called Grim. Where's Grim gone? He's just gone to collect somebody from round corner. But we've just come into a clearing now. This is beautiful. Look at this. Take a few photographs for Instagram in a sec. Look at that waterfall. Hey Shane, are we going behind? You can get behind that one. Me and Shane might have a go at this in a minute. Yeah, really impressed with this one. Now I do know that you can get behind this one, so I think I might be, if it doesn't look that bad, I might have a go at it. Bit of the old adrenaline junkie coming out in me here. We're not at a coaster park, so I may as well get some thrill for today. Shane's having a look. He's exploring. Wow, you can get behind this one. You can get behind this one. Hey, this is a bit rough on here, isn't it? You'll have to excuse me a minute, I'm just walking over all this rocky ground. Yeah. There's one. You can see it coming out of the rock there, look. The river must separate somewhere and come out to behind this rock. And then we've got the falls over here. Are we having a do, Pat, or what? Are we going? Wow, it's making a fair racket. Woo! Alright, dude! Woo! Am I behind the waterfall now? How cool's that? That's cool, isn't it, that? Behind the waterfall now. How cool is that? Woo! Can't beat a bit of adrenaline, can you? That looks mint, that. The first waterfall I've ever been behind, that. Come on, man! Hey, so, hey, brilliant behind here. He's what? He's going down there. That is wicked. That is pretty awesome, that, being behind waterfall. People, we don't know where he's gone. He's missing. I think he's gone to collect somebody. Oh no, hang on a minute, he's here. You've lost your scythe again. Where's your scythe? You can pause this if you like. I'll just give it a quick scroll with the camera. Just give it a quick look. Yeah, so we've really enjoyed that. That was awesome. Good 20 minutes. Grim didn't make it, unfortunately. He got stuck. There's a view from the top. We like sunny days, but I suppose when you're visiting a waterfall trail, a day like this is probably the best day to do it. When the rain starts filling the rivers up. Should be able to see the top of this one now. See, I'd rather have gone down there. Everybody wants a photo. Woo! Right, come down onto the side of the river now. Grim's on his way. Getting noisy again. Good view from there, Pat. Good view. Wow. So we're back at the top end now of the waterfall that we've just been behind down there. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Well cool. If you do come, you obviously know that you're not supposed to be doing what we're doing, but we don't care. Wow. There it is. Feeding its wrath of frenzy all the way down the river. And another view of where we've just come from. Except now we're on the top. 2 minutes ago, we were down there. Oh, we're not now. Ah, my phone! So yeah, oh, spectacular that. Really does look good. That really does look cool. All the way down there. Looks really good. So far, I know it's pouring down, but so far we're really enjoying it. Because we're stalwart Brits, we don't mind getting wet. Do we, boy? I can't say you both agreeing in, like, you know, proper justified unison. But yeah, that's spectacular, that was. Absolutely brilliant. See? Woo. Yay! Back under the conifer. Back up onto the shore. And there we go. So we're going to leave the river now, just for a short while. Looks like we're going to go up here. Follow the path round. But look at Shane. Come on, dude. Hey, mate. So we think we're coming round to the halfway point now. So we've got up to the top. The river's all flat on the top, obviously. We've got a little bit of a waterfall here as we go over the bridge. And then we've just got these, I think we've just got these few stairs. And that's it for the climbing. I think we're all on the way down. So as far as climbing goes, it's, I would say, apart from disabled people, anybody could do this, really. As long as you're of fit enough age. My granddad in his 80s, he'd romp it round here. If he was still with us. Used to love the countryside. He used to say, look, when we got past a field full of cows, he used to say, look at those wonderful beasts. And for an 80-year-old, he had a pretty good sense of humour. We have a town round here called Clitheroe. They used to call it Clitheroe. Oh, have we reached the summit yet? Have we summited yet? Can I take my crampons off? You see, that's the worst thing about walking. When you get to the top of a hill and you go over the brow of the top, there's always another hill in front of it. So we've just made our way off the top of the hill, up there, come down. There's lots of people coming now, which kind of let us go before them. And now we've hit the road, come to a crossroad. So we've come to Falls Park. Must be caravan park. Must be, is it a picnic area or something? Caravan park or something? Oh yeah, power units, yeah. So you've got closed at the minute, but you've got caravan park here. You've got, it looks a pretty decent plot, that, doesn't it? You got power to it. Can't see water to it though. So you'll have to have your own water supply. Or possibly run across here in the middle of the night to spend a penny. But if you're like me, Grim and Pat, you'll just get out at 10 and go round back. You can't beat, if you're in the natural surroundings of the countryside, you've got to be au natural, haven't you? Now we're halfway around now. Is this what we call halfway around? Cafe? We've reached the cafe. Oh my goodness. Reached the cafe. I feel like John Mills in Ice Cold in Alex. To go in and sit at bar and look exasperated. And there we go. Here we've got the little cafe. There's the price.
I don't know the same mobility anymore.
Looks very nice, doesn't it? Patrick's just ordered a bacon butter, so we just have to wait 5 minutes. They're just round the back. They're just round the back slaughtering the pig at the moment. So we're halfway around now. Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzin are just replenishing their the calories that they've lost. So we're back on the trail now. Watered and fed. The 3 caballeros. The 3 Lancashire caballeros. Hey, you do know we're in enemy country. Yeah. Because we're in the White Rose of Yorkshire. Well, now then we're back to, look at that. Straight away we're back to some waterfalls. They do look gorgeous. So I did read that on your way back you must keep turning round all the time because you can miss lots of beautiful spots apparently. Well, it stopped raining, but now we've all got wet. It's a bit chilly, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll make our way down and see if we can spot any more. So we're making our way down the path now. Just come down there after the big falls you've just seen. And it's just basically lots of little falls as you're coming back. To keep looking back at yourself, as it said on the leaflet. All the way back down the hill, you have to keep looking backwards. For obvious reasons. So yeah. The day's brightened up now. Yeah, I'm drying out, but at the same time I'm pretty cold.
This is River Door, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the River Door. This is on the other side. I can't exactly see how they were discovered, in inverted commas. seeing as they're in plain sight of everything. So we've just come from down there now. All these twisty windy steps. The path looks lovely. And we've just hit all this gorgeous rock. Now, I don't know, I'm no rock expert, but this very well could be Ingleton Rock. Which, Patrick looked amazed then when I said that. as if he thought I knew what I was talking about. But I was going to go on and say, there's no such thing actually as Ingleton Rock. It's actually Carboniferous rock. But they call it Ingleton. Yeah, you're impressed now because I said Carboniferous. Eh? There's lots of oh, that's does that take batteries? Upturned tree. There's lots of upturned trees, isn't there? I wonder if it's because of the weather or it's because they've got disease or something. Baxingill Gorge. Can it take 3 people? Is it safe? And there's the reason why it's called Baxingill Gorge. What's the other side? Let's have a game of poo sticks. By the time it hit water, it had gone under the bridge already. Gorgeous spot though. In summer, with all this over the top, all trees in full bloom, they look gorgeous. No, not on camera. Yeah, you can't. Patrick's just said it doesn't give you the true scale of this little gorge. There's a bit of a theme going on here, which spoils it actually after you've been to the money tree. I do recommend if you come to Ingleton, if you don't know which one to do because you're time limited, I would go to the White Scar Caves more than I would come to the waterfalls. White Scar Caves are far more impressive and they're a bit of fun. You can't get stuck, but there are 1 or 2 really tight squeezes and you'll be able to see the carrots dangling from the ceiling. Yes, they do have carrots. There's lots of things to see. There's also the new section that I was talking about in the previous vlog when I was wrapping the Blackpool vlog up. Pat loves rocks. I thought I'd let you know, ladies and gentlemen at home. He loves, just like I like a good tree, Patrick loves a good rock. Yeah. Gorgeous slate, isn't it? See colours up there, look, blue, green, brown.
You get a quarry from here, right?
Oh, I would have thought so. I mean, that valley where White Scar Caves is, it's just a valley of slate, isn't it?
Just what I flag about, that's all.
Ah, she gets everywhere.
Just hence the name.
Yeah. Ooh, Woo! It's a bit like this stuff, this here. This is a bit like being on Dragon's Causeway, the island. If you don't know what Dragon's Causeway is, Giant's Causeway, sorry, not Dragon's, Giant's Causeway, have a look. It's a load of steps that's been made out of volcanic rock, I think it is. I think it's volcanic rock. Oh, you get a good view up here at waterfalls if you don't fall in. Oh, that's a good photograph. Yeah. The slate rock is really impressive round here. I mean, look at this slate rock here we're actually stood on. It looks, you know, it reminds me of this. Reminds me of a ship that's gone down in harbour or something, and it's still got a bit of it poking up out at water. Costa Concordia comes to mind. Oh. Wherever we see a path that's not on the path, we just have to go. Oh, it's you! I thought there was somebody holding me. Down to another waterfall. I mean, I know they're not big waterfalls, but they're quite impressive, aren't they?
Yeah.
Huh?
Beautiful. Like all the northwest.
I'm glad you said northwest. I thought you were going to say Lancashire for a sec. I was going to go, hang on a minute. Yeah, unfortunately, Pat, we can't claim this one for Lancashire. We're in White Rose country. Very beautiful it is as well. Some gorgeous views though from the path. Beautiful views. And it is an extremely nice path. I mean, we walk round quite quick. But not for any reason. Just because we naturally walk, we all walk quick. Eroding the hillside, turning it into rock. That's what happens, you know. That will have been mud and sand. Like, have you ever Mother Shipton's? I think it's Mother Shipton's, isn't it? It's again in Yorkshire. There's a place where you can go, and it's a waterfall again. There's a place where you go. I can't remember where it is. But there's a place in Yorkshire somewhere, and it's a waterfall. But over the years, people have hung things off the top of the waterfall. And there's things like kettles, plates, teapots, teddy bears. And after a while, the acidity and the alkaline in the water and all the other chemicals turn them to stone. But back in the day, people used to think it was a little bit of a witchcraft thing, as you can understand. Petrified, yeah? Did you think it's petrified water? So yeah, I'm just a knowledge full of rubbish, aren't I? A mountain full of useless rubbish. So we've literally walked around that corner from inside them woods, and found it's immediately all opens back out again into a big spread of clear low ground. Rock again, look at that. Gorgeous slate. Carboniferous rock. I only keep saying it because I like words. Carboniferous. You see, I stand back and look at a tree, and as you just saw then, Pat stands back and looks at the rock. That is nice, that though, isn't it? There'll be a few £100,000 there in slates. I wonder if they, I knew, you never know, they might have blasted all this bit.
Oh. That's for river, or is it?
Got an hole. Oh, hey, we're exploring now.
There's water down there.
Oh, I'm going in. And we're going down.
That's what I mean, is it not all fucking water?
We've just seen, I don't know if you can see it from there. We have to go down there, don't we?
Or go round that way.
Yeah. Now we've seen you do that, yeah, we will. Might get attacked by a badger. Oh, look at that. I don't know where it goes. That's been made. This has been made, this. I'm just going to put my what's it on. Where is it? Torch. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. It's useless. Absolutely useless. Yeah, exactly. Pity we don't have infrared. That's next thing to come, in it. With mobile phone, infrared on mobile phone. Yeah, you can't see anything. I've got my light on, you can't see a damn thing. But I'd like to come back and go in there.
Yeah. Bit of pothole.
Yeah, a bit of pothole in. You never know, do you? It's been purposely done, because look, we built that there.
Yeah. 6 scratches. Where the tools have cut.
So I wonder why that's there. We'll have to have a look, see if there's another, it goes down the other side. Just going to go and see if we can, if it comes out at the other side. Yeah, there's nothing here, is there? Unless it's further down. So now we've head on down the path. On the way back there's not a lot of waterfalls, but as you can see we've come to the end of our walk. For other people, they're just starting. It looks like it really doesn't matter which way you come. And then we're out. So I assume now we have a little walk down to the car. Oh, look at that cliff face there. That looks superb, that, doesn't it? That looks like limestone to me. So we've just made our way from the path up there. I'm now repeating myself. Patrick's laughing at me. I'm now repeating myself because I've just done all the last bit 5 minutes of spiel, only to realise that I hadn't pressed the button to record. Because I'm a plonker. You plonker, Rodney.
We're all learning.
It's a learning curve. So yeah, we've now come back to modern civilization. Not unless they made Vauxhall Astras in 1885. But yeah, there's a little sign there, tells you where to go. Straight on, Fish Village, shops, car park area. There's a little playground in bottom. Was he sat in the car park?
No, I didn't see it when we came in.
So we'll make our way down here. We've got Shane tagging on behind us. Is that making a smoke, lads?
Aye.
Oh. So we'll make our way back down to the car parking village and we'll see you shortly. So we've just come from up there and you just come down this lane here over this little bridge and the river we've just walked up, and then here we've got the car park where we came through. Well, firstly boys, what do we think of the waterfall trails?
Sweet as.
You like?
Yeah.
Shane?
I've been before. Very good.
Do you think it's long enough?
Just the right length.
Do you think it's worth £6? I'd have said no.
Probably free.
Yeah, I'd have said £3 or £4 quid. In fact, I don't think there should be a charge outdoor at all. They should put pay and display on car park. They'd make more money that way. Yeah, we all agree it's £6, which is okay. It's not a lot of money, is it, to repair, keep the paths repaired and keep the bridges going and rebuild, and it's not really worth £6. We think it's worth about £3. £3?
Free.
Shane? Yeah. About £3 more to the mark. £6 is way too much. Pay and display car park would be a better idea. A lot better, and not the charge on the head. Because it's not worth £6. not for the time. So we're back at the car. So we'll get my dry clothes on and we'll see you shortly. Ooh, turned out a nice day now. Turned out nice again. Hi guys, probably gathered, not sat in the car again. All my batteries worked perfectly the other day, only one problem at the end. I probably did, if anybody else puts YouTube videos on and watches my videos, it's probably the cardinal sin, but this happened to the last clip. Yeah, it was playing portrait instead of landscape. I think I know why that happens, and I hope it won't happen again. It has happened a few times previously, but there you go. So, just round the recap of the day off over at Ingleton Waterfalls Trail. We enjoyed it. It was a good day. The third falls, which was Thornton Falls, which is the big waterfalls we went to, and we went underneath. That was my highlight of the day, was going behind that waterfall, because ka-ching. Even though it's only a tiny thing, that's one of my bucket list items, so I've now been behind the waterfalls. Patrick, his highlight of the day was Thornton Falls Waterfalls. Shane's highlight of the day was Thornton Falls Waterfalls. All three of us didn't think it was worth the £6, but £3 we thought was ample. In fact, I'd go as far to say, like I said on the video, I would probably say a paid display car park would be better. I would have thought they would make more money, because people coming to Ingleton who want to walk round can park in the car park as well. Doesn't need to be a large fee, but £3 maybe, yeah. I'd pay £3 park there. We'll go and do the walk again, I think. I think if I ask the lads. We've done it now in a dark and dismal autumn wintry day. So I think probably all three of us would agree it would be nice to go back in summer, when all the leaves are on the trees and they're all overhanging the River Twiss and the River Dore. But yeah, that just about wraps this vlog up. As I say, I hope you've all enjoyed it. I just thought it was something different, because I like walking. Very soon we're going to do some serious films, because all three of us want to do Helvellyn, Scafell and Scafell Pike, which, if you don't know, England has 3 mountains, and those are the 3 mountains. But I would also like to do Blencathra, because the view from the top of Blencathra on a fine day is phenomenal. One of the best in my opinion. And Scafell and Scafell Pike, you can do them both in the same day. When you sat on Scafell Pike's only about 1,000 yards away. But yeah, that's something to look forward to in future vlogs. But for now, we'll leave it there. So thanks for watching. Be good, be nice to each other, and we'll see you next time on another adventure. See you later. Bye-bye.